Chelsea, we're so excited to have you with us. Could you please just give us a brief intro about yourself and being an influencer? Was there anything that maybe triggered you to begin the journey as an influencer?
Been an influencer, quote unquote. I hate that word because I feel like influencer comes along with a lot of like selling and a lot of promotion. It's like kind of telling people to get certain products. So I just kind of like to refer as myself as an employee on Instagram. So I just work on Instagram is how I say it. But honestly, there wasn't really any big like life changing moment that was like, oh, you're just gonna start doing this. It was honestly, I weird scenario. I was friends with somebody a while ago, and they were just kind of like, you just have this natural talent for it. Like, just start putting yourself out there. So a couple months ago, when it was my birthday, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna start posting stuff, see what happens, and everything just started taking off. So I was like, I am a natural at this. I should do this. I'm gonna keep doing this.
You keep doing it. Can you give us some insight into the milestones that you have set for yourself in the near future?
Nearest future, I want to hit 10K followers on Instagram before Christmas. I feel like the pace that I'm at, I feel like it's definitely achievable. So that's the biggest one right there, is because I definitely need more reach and more followers. And then after that, I think I'm going to get onto Twitch and start doing some live streams on there. Instagram isn't too friendly with the live streams right now. So I think I'm going to switch platforms soon. Not entirely sure exactly when, but then building the following and subscribing on there will be like the next goal.
How important do you think keeping track of your goals and ideas are in today's oh so ever changing environment?
It's so important to keep track of everything. I first thing I do most mornings is make a to-do list, even if it's like simple, like mundane things like take trash out, do laundry. Like you really need a structure of like what needs to be done, especially if you're like me. You need to see those things in front of you. Otherwise, you're just kind of looking at everything all at once. It can get very overwhelming, especially when you kind of take on a new avenue as influencing. You're the marketer, you're the brand, you're the model, you're the photographer. I mean, if you're doing it all yourself like I am, there's you wear a lot of hats. So having a structure and having sort of a schedule and a to-do list for each day, it keeps you on track, and it definitely keeps you in line to meet deadlines for sure.
What effects did the pandemic have on you? Like, how did it push you in terms of your daily business routine or general strategies needed to overcome any obstacles due to the pandemic?
The pandemic closed everything. So really had to get creative with the content, really had to get creative, especially when I'm kind of just doing everything from my apartment for the most part. Because you can't go a lot of places unless before you couldn't go anywhere. And then now it was, you had to have masks. And as great as masks were, you don't really want to see them in everyone's Instagram posts. So kind of having that freedom to be a lot more flexible with the content that you're creating, the pandemic kind of just derailed that I know for myself, and I know for a lot of other creators as well. So I would say the biggest challenge with that was just getting more creative and using what you have where you are. Because I mean, if you really put a lot of thought into it, you can remodel your entire living room into a studio in like a day. Just use what you have.
Yeah, I can see from your Instagram posts that you are very creative. So I'm sure that
Thank
was
you.
for you. Just one last question. What one feature interests you the most about ILN?
Think the organizational part of it. I was looking over everything, and like I have, my account on there, and it it's so structured and everything's in one place. Whereas right now, I'm kind of going to my notes app, my reminders app, my calendar, like everything's all over the place. But with LIN, like everything's right there in front of me and I can see it a lot more clear. So definitely the organizational aspect, I was like, oh, this is a blessing.
Thank you so much for coming on today. It's really been a great conversation, and maybe
Of
we'll have
course. Thank
you back
you.
another day.
Yeah. Thank you so much. It was great to meet you.